Hey team, good morning or good evening or whatever it is, wherever you are. Today we are doing a high intensity kind of training. It's kind of a hybrid. We've got 16 minutes, so let's get into it, okay? So you're gonna just sit cross-legged position, really comfortable. We're gonna warm you up, we're gonna get your heart rate up, and then we're gonna stretch, and then it's gonna be done. So deep breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Good, you're gonna lay down. This isn't nap time, just laying down, bending those knees about hip distance apart. From here, we're pushing through those heels, sending those hips up to the ceiling. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, coming over into a quadruped position. You're gonna stack those hips over those knees, those shoulders over those wrists. You're gonna send your arm through and up, down, and up. Just really pulling back through the spine here. Do one more on that side, sending the other arm through and up. Hopefully you're doing this with me, you're not just watching. I know. Hopefully you're moving a little bit, feeling good. We only have 16 minutes, so why wouldn't you not be doing this, okay? Bring your left leg out. You're just gonna hinge, lean into that hip flexor. Oh, if you've been sitting, this feels wonderful. Oh, just stretching there. If you wanna get a little bit deeper into this, you can bring one hand over. Marla's talking about getting a little bit deeper. Stretch, you can also stretch with the other side, taking this to your level, but making sure you are getting a nice little stretch in there. Switching up those legs, bringing that other in front. Again, just feel free to play with whatever angle feels good. You can bring an arm up and over. Maybe bring hands down. Oh, whatever feels good here. Okay, a couple more things before we kind of get into our high intensity stuff. You're gonna bring your left foot in front, just hinging forward, leaning over, stretching out the back of that leg. What I always say is take a deep breath in, send that oxygen to that really terrible fun spot. Feels good. Just breathe into it. Switch up those legs, hinging forward, just stretching this out. So nice. Good. Deep breath in and out. Good. You're gonna come on up. So what we're gonna do, just gonna get moving a little bit here. You're gonna go a little bit wider than hip distance apart, sending those hips back and bending that knee. The leg that stays behind is gonna straighten out. So you're just going side to side, just getting some lateral movement in here. Side to side, sending those hips back. So when I talk about sending the hips back, I'm talking about sending those hips back, kind of like you're gonna put your booty on the wall, okay? Right? You know what I'm talking about. Side to side, just moving through this. Good. Next, we're gonna do some squats. Just letting gravity take you down, making sure you're sitting back in those heels. So just sitting back and extending through the hips up top. So kind of just like shifting forward, up, top. Good. Moving that. Last thing, arms come up overhead. And just bending and extending. Bending and extending. Good. Okay. You ready? We're gonna get into this. Let's do 10 jumping jacks just to get you into it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. A couple more stretches to the side. So the way this is gonna work today, we're gonna be working for 30 seconds, resting for 20 seconds. What I want you to do is just try to keep up with me. Just do what you can. I'll be calling out the exercises as we go through it. Our first exercise, what should it be? Let's start with squats, okay? We're gonna go in 8 seconds. We're gonna make this fast though. What I'm gonna have you do is go squat, then up to your toes. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Sitting in that squat, up to your toes. Squat, up to toes. So you're extending through the hips every time you come up, and you're coming up onto those toes. If you feel really good, you can add a jump into this, okay? If today's the first day you're doing this though, up to those toes, totally fine. 10 more seconds here. I want you to extend through the hips every time. 6 more seconds, which means you can get a couple more in there. 2 and 1. Good. We're gonna rest now, we're gonna rest. Our next exercise, we're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna do mountain climbers. So I want you to imagine this is your plank position here. You're gonna drive those knees up. We're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1. Into that mountain climber, driving those knees up. Knees up. If you need to step this out, totally fine. What I always say is you're gonna climb the mountain, you're not gonna be the mountain, okay? So bring those hips down, tapping it out. Core is engaged here, making sure those shoulders are over those wrists, okay? Keep going, you have 8 more seconds. Top of the mountain, you can do it. You already are. In 3, 2, 1, good. Staying down here, we're gonna do some push-ups because you can, because you're already down here, okay? If you need to drop down to your knees, totally fine with me. Make sure that you're not out like this. That can cause a lot of shoulder pain. You almost kind of want to be at an angle when you go for these push-ups right now. Here you go, dropping your knees if you need to, pushing through, making sure those hips are low. Of course, if push-ups feel amazing for you, right here, just a normal push-up, okay? Nothing fancy, breathing through this, letting the ground take you down. You're almost there. You have 7 more seconds. Means you can get a couple more in. And last 1, good. Standing up. We're gonna do some alternating lunges, okay? So you're stepping back and forward, back and forward. If this feels really good, you can do jump lunges, okay? It's totally up to you. Making sure you're getting distance in 3, 2, 1. Making sure there's length in those legs as you step back. So I don't want this to be short. You're not here. You can do here, using those arms if you want to. You can also step it back. I'm gonna step it back because I'm talking during this, okay? 10 more seconds, because you can, because you're doing it, because it's wonderful. Staying tall, finding your balance in 2 and 1. Deep breath in. Next thing, we're gonna do high knees. We're gonna breathe. Breathing. For 8, for 7, for 6, yep, 3, 2, 1. Into those high knees. Sending those knees as high as you can. The highest of knees. So high. Driving those knees up because you can, because you're here. What I would say is, hi knees. Hello knees, how are you? 15 more seconds using those arms. Yes, you can. Here you go, almost there. In 3, 2, 1, good. Deep breath in and out. In and out. We're gonna do one more thing because we only have 60 minutes because this is going so quickly, right? Okay, here we go. 5 seconds, we're doing touchdown squats. In 3, in 2, you're going touchdown, touchdown. Woo. So you're literally touching down every squat. Down, up, breathing. Yay, hooray, almost there. 10 more seconds, which means a couple, because you can, because you are, because you're doing it, because we're 3, 2, 1. Did I say last thing? I was lying. Oh my goodness. Last thing though, here, you're gonna do, let's do quick feet. Quick feet, the quickest of feet. It's kind of like in football, if you ever played football. which I did not, but if you did, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. The quickest of feet. What I always tell my clients is I want to see smoke, I want to see fire. So you're just kind of tap dancing. You can hear Marla. Marla's getting in on this. 18 more seconds. So quick, so quick, so quick. Here she is, our little Marla. 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. We're almost there. Almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. You are done. Okay, we're gonna stretch a little, move a little bit more. Get some mobility in there. Deep breath in and out. And in and out. Marla, go on. Go on. In and out. And in. From here, you're gonna hinge forward. Hinging forward, bringing your arms down to the ground. Letting your head fall. So I really wanna make sure that you're getting your heart rate up, but then bringing it down, being really careful and safe with yourself, right? It doesn't have to always be all out all the time. In fact, what I find more as I work with clients, you really have to make sure that you're giving yourself time to breathe, right? Like, you're wrapped up the rest of the day, but do you ever really take time to breathe and relax? And that's kind of what I want to keep doing with this series. So we will get your heart rate up, we will do some higher intensity things, but I think it's really crucial to find some good kind of movement and stillness in your day. So before we really cool down, I want to get some lunge work in. So we're just going to step out. We're kind of into that movement position, okay? So you're just stepping out, letting your arms come down, alternating legs, kind of moving, but not overthinking it. I don't want you to think, oh, this is a lunge. I have to be so set in this. You're just kind of moving, but also bringing your heart rate down. Kind of an active recovery here. Let's do one more on each side. There's 1 and 2. We're gonna do that with those lateral lunges too. So just side to side, kind of like we did in the beginning, warming it up. But I just want you to feel into every part of your leg, what it feels like when you're going to the side, when you're leaving that leg behind, sending those hips back, moving as one piece, because you are one body. Everything is connected to that, okay? Side to side. Good. We're gonna come down to the floor for some final kind of plank work. So I want you to get into a plank here. I also want you to push through the shoulders and come down to the shoulders. So pushing and down. If this feels too much to be up on your feet, you're gonna drop down to your knees. You're gonna extend and round through. This is kind of like cat-cow in yoga. So sinking through, rounding through, sinking through, rounding through. A couple more here. Sinking through, rounding up, sinking down, rounding up. Good. Coming down to your knees. Take a deep breath in. Arms come up. You're just going to bend your arms and straight up. Marla's going to be here with us. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. We're going to lay down now, but this is not nap time. We're at the end of our workout, but this is not, we're never napping. You're never finished. You're going to lay down, bend that right knee up, and then over to the side. Kind of stretching out that back, keeping those shoulders down. So just rotating over. Taking a deep breath in. On that exhale, you're gonna bring that foot up. You're gonna bring that foot down. You're gonna bend that left knee up, rolling across your body. Feeling that stretch, so back is flat on the floor here. And then right back over and up to the center. From here, you're gonna bring one leg out in front, just hinge forward, compare that to how it felt in the beginning. Switching up those legs, coming forward on that one. Stretching out that leg. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna take some final deep breaths in and out. So just whatever feels good, let those legs fall. Deep breath in and out and in and out. Last, biggest, deepest breath in and out. Okay, your 16 minutes is done. Get some water, be proud of yourself. You did it, 16 minutes. We got the heart rate up, we got a little stretching in, we got some movement. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, you can contact me at jess@coachjessrose.com. You can drop me a note in the comments. You can find me on Instagram. You can basically find me anywhere. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Bye.